Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you are here. And today I just wanted to talk a little bit about moisturizers and dry skin. My skin is very dry. As I've gotten older, it's gotten more dry, but as I've been doing more exfoliation in my skincare, that has helped. But still, I do live in a dry climate. I want something that is going to work really well and penetrating the skin deep. A nighttime moisturizer where I would apply it at night, and in the morning my skin is not going to feel dry and tight, which happens with a lot of moisturizers. They fail me in that sort of way. I've tried a lot of moisturizers over the years, and some have been more expensive. I wanted to talk a little bit about the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream and an alternative that I have found, and a couple of other moisturizers that are similar as well. I don't really believe that anything is really a dupe. I just think there's good alternatives, and you're never going to get the same ingredients. For this, I feel like you can find the same sort of result from an inexpensive moisturizer as you can from an expensive moisturizer. And I wanted to talk a little about this Tatcha Skin Cream. I had heard a lot about Tatcha. I really wanted to try it. There was a waitress, I was at a restaurant, she told me, I commented on her beautiful skin, and she told me she used Tatcha. So after that, I really wanted to try Tatcha, and then it just so happened it was in a Sephora gift. I got the soft cream cleanser, which is wonderful, and I got also the Dewy Skin Cream. This is the smallest size that they have, and it is about $22. It's pretty affordable, and it's concentrated, so I'm sure it would last a long time. But I didn't want to go and buy the big size. Anyways, I wanted to show it to you, and I want to compare it to another one. So the Tatcha, as you can see, I'm going to put it on my hand. It's concentrated, and you need just a little bit, maybe like a half of a dime, and it goes a long way. So that's what's so nice about it, and it has a nice feel, and it definitely is long lasting. So I compared the Tatcha to what I'm going to show you. It's the Bliss Super Rich Moisturizer, and I compared them together, and one time I did one side of my face and another. One side was Tatcha, one side was the Bliss, and then I did a few days where I actually wore one or the other, and I went back and forth, and I wore them overnight. I did a lot of comparing, and I also compared it to a couple of the other ones that I'm going to show you too that were less expensive even than the Bliss. The Bliss, I believe, is around $22, which for this size is much less than the Tatcha. Now the Tatcha, as you can see, the formula is it's purple. It is lightly scented, and then the Bliss it's white, and it has kind of a very pleasant smell. It's kind of like a little bit of a spa smell. You need about a half of a dime, just like the Tatcha, for the whole face and neck. A lot of times I overuse moisturizer, just you want to use a lot because you think it's, if you use a lot, it's going to work even better, but that's not the case. And especially with these, even the Bliss, you need just a little bit, maybe a half of a dime to a dime size for both of them. I like both of them a lot. And they were both nice, and they both pretty much lasted all day. But the Bliss, I found that my skin was even less dry at night with the Bliss after wearing it all day long and on my neck, which is the driest part of my skin. The Bliss was slightly better in comparing the two. And between the two, the Tatcha gives a nice glow, dewy glow to the skin. The Bliss also gives a nice dewy glow to the skin, but the Bliss, it has something in it that makes it light reflecting, a light reflecting ingredient in it. When you're wearing it, your skin looks radiant. It's not a glittery radiant. It's just a glow, a beautiful glow. And so if there's days where you don't wear foundation, which is common for me, and I don't wear foundation every day pretty much, and when I do, I usually use a powder foundation, a mineral foundation. When I don't wear it, this is perfect because I really feel like it does more than moisturize the skin. It really gives the skin a beautiful glow. As much as I want to say I love both of these, but the truth is I like the Bliss better. I really do. That's my opinion on that. And on my hands, they both feel nice. They both feel nice. I want to say that the Tatcha seems like it's a little bit thicker of a moisturizer. It's a little bit thicker, a little more concentrated maybe than the Bliss. But overall, I like the Bliss much better. A couple other alternatives, which are even less than the Bliss, you would get either at your natural food store or Vitacost or Whole Foods. The Jason, there's two of them though. One is Age Renewal and the other one is Revitalizing. The difference is one has, one has just more vitamin E and the other one does, and one is thicker. The one with more vitamin E is the thicker of the two. It's very, it feels really thick. It's thicker than the Bliss and the Tatcha for sure, and thicker than the other Jason. You don't even need that much. That's way too much. Like half of that, like half of a dime size again for the whole face. See, that's so much. I mean, you don't even need a little bit. These are under 15 last I looked, but they're not even close to the Tatcha. So this one, the Age Renewal. And they're both it's vitamin E, so they help to renew the skin. So they do just more than sit on the skin. They help renewing the skin and anti-aging. Yeah, it's definitely thicker on the skin. If you like a really thick moisturizer, if you're comforted, if that's comforting to you. And I think in the winter, I love this because it feels so nice again on the skin. And again, in the morning, my skin still feels so nice. Okay, so the Revitalizing, the Jason Revitalizing, I mean, they look the same, but they're different. So I think what happened was I thought I was buying one and I got the other, but this one is more of the consistency of the Bliss actually, because it's much lighter. It's much lighter. The Revitalizing is much lighter. So what you could do is you could wear one at night and one in the morning. I've actually mixed these two together at night, and it's a very nice result. They both smell very nice too. It's just a very light, natural smell. The Revitalizing is so nice, and the Revitalizing definitely sinks into the skin. So I don't think there would be any problem wearing it under makeup. It wouldn't, be something that would sit on your skin and interfere with your makeup anyway. Everything is getting so expensive right now, and I want to spend less on skincare if I can. You cannot go wrong with these and the Bliss. What I would say about the Tatcha though is that I think what's nice about it is so concentrated. It does last a long time, which is good. You can try any of these, and if you have, I would really like to know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.